want to give all praise to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Kakadash, the bonus to the apostle and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutation to the brothers giving this work in sincerity and the truth, the hope for elect, the brother waiting, praying every day, wait for Yahawashi, Yahawashi to return so we can get out this place. Peace and salutation to you, brothers. Just want to get into a quick lesson on, what, about, if the Most High, if niggas can't get it, hey, it's because of the Most High, just totally because of the Most High. He don't want these people to get it, man. And it's only basically for the elect. And if you're not part of the election, I don't care if you even one of the you're exercising what you might think that you're doing right. If the Most High then you're not actually worthy, hey, it ain't no way you can get in. That's why the Most High had the 2/3. He's first of all, he's going to destroy those 2/3, man. And the rest of the nations are going to get their due. So, further ado, let's get into the scripture. This is 2 Corinthians 4:4. It says, "In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahawashi, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them." Yeah, right, because right now Satan got a grip on the 2/3. The whole world is under Satan's authority. There's things that we see in the world. So most of them want to be part of the world. So only the elect and the only election is the only one that's going to have the understanding or want to have the mind to go in the ways of Yahawashi Yahawashi and want to continue in that way. And even though they might, even if they fall, but it says a righteous man fall 7 times, but basically get back up, and because he knows where he sinned at. But the 2/3 and the rest of them, they like to be in the folly of America. There's no other way for them. They love this prison system. They love death, the valley of the shadow of death. And so Most High's going to give them what they asking for. They already persecuting the prophets. They're not respectful to the mothers, sisters. I mean, the Salaki mothers or brothers, their mothers or brothers. Salaki the mothers or brothers. They're not doing the will of Yahawashi Yahawashi. They're not respectful to anything. So all they do is think about what they can get next and how they can get over. Verse 5 says, "We preach not Yahawah ourselves, but Yahawashi, the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Yahawashi's sake." So, yeah. So basically, Satan's got these guys, the 2/3 in the grip. So let's go here to 2 Corinthians 3:14. It says, "But their minds were blinded, for unto this day remaineth the same veil untaken." Let's see the veil. The veil is kulama, ka'uma. It says a covering, right? So that's like the scripture said. There's a covering cast over the people, man. There's gross darkness over the people. He says, untaken away in the reading of the Old Testament, in which the veil is done away in Yahawashi. So because of Yahawashi, the veil was rent. So the men of the Lord, they opened up to them to be kings and priests for all the tribe. So let's go here to Philippians chapter 2 verse 12. "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out thy own salvation with fear and trembling. For it is good, for it is the Most High, Yahawashi Yahawashi, which worketh in you both the will and to do his pleasure." Right. So, this is up to the Most High who gave it the will to get for men to understand his work. So let's get into the last scripture. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. Romans 11:7. It says, and then Israel have not attained what it seeketh for, but the election has obtained, and the rest were blinded. Right. So, hey, the Most High only has the elect men to hear. They have ears to hear. You know, and that's why the scriptures tell you if you got ears to hear, you know, and that's just the spirit. You know, giving men understanding of the work and the will of his Most High. So you got guys out here that's thinking they're out here doing the will of the Most High, but they actually doing contrary. You know, like when Paul was doing the will, thought he was doing the will when he was killing. You know, the Most High had to kick him on his ass, and to get to understand it. So if it's deemed will to the Most High, but the rest of these guys can be blind. They don't want to hear the truth. They want the cake and eat it too. They want this world to continue. You know, they want to have their property. They want their rap music. They want their love and hip hop. They want to see a big booty chick. You know, all that's gonna happen in the kingdom, but they wanted everything now. So, hey, look, hey, if the gospel be here, it's gonna be here to them that are lost. So these niggas gonna be lost until the day of Yahawashi return. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahawah, Shema, Shabbat, Shem, Karkadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Peace, salutation to the brothers doing this work, and shalom.